Welcome to East Coast LQ Reviews. Today we're reviewing Dewar's 12-year blended Scotch whiskey. So this is 40% alcohol by volume, or 80 proof. It says double aged in first fill bourbon casks, product of Scotland. I did get this glass bottle 50 milliliter for free when I bought this. So I also will be doing a review of this product as well. This is the Dewar's 15. So for $35, I got a 750 milliliter of Dewar's 15 year and a nip of the 12 year and the 18. I thought that was a pretty good deal. So this is called the Discovery Pack. So I got the 18 as well. So today we're going to be doing a review, a whiskey review, and we're going to grade this kind of like how we graded our whiskeys on the examination. So going forward, I'm going to try to use this method as much as possible. So I'm going to be giving this a score based off of 6 categories. First, aesthetics at 10 points, nose 20 points, flavor 20 points, mouthfeel 20 points, finish 20 points, and then 10 points for value, all equaling 100 points. As far as aesthetics, we're going to look at the packaging, what the actual product itself looks like. To be fair, for this Dewar 12 year, I think as far as product packaging, we're going to go based off of what the 15 year bottle looks like, because that's what they pretty much put it in, is the same bottle as this for the 12 year. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to pour up this nip and we'll start going over the aesthetics. Go for the pour. Perfect for sampling. I will say it's this is a nice little 50 milliliter bottle. It is glass. So as far as the appearance, looks pretty good. Golden in appearance. For 40%, I'm getting some decent alcohol legs as well. So definitely not bad. Let's go for the nose. I'm getting a lot of green apple and lemon. Some caramel and vanilla. A little bit of that grain is coming through. There's a little bit of some spice, a little bit of a peppery spice. Not getting much oak. Like I said, it's more citrusy, and then you get that apple, so it's nice and fruity on the nose. Doesn't smell too robust. It does have some good flavor for 40% ABV. Yeah, overall pretty solid. I kind of wish I got a little bit more of the oak. Kind of wish I got a little bit more of that age coming through, but yeah, it smells pretty good. Like you said, some nice sweet notes in there as well, caramel, vanilla. Let's dive in and try it out. So I am just gonna kind of talk about the whiskey first. As far as the nose, I'm gonna do a full-on review, and then I'll go over the numbers after I pretty much get through it. So let's go for the taste. Cheers. That is pretty thin. Very thin. Let's get a sip of water. A little bit of some spice. A little bit of warming in the chest. Upfront initial flavor, really wasn't getting much. Getting like some toffee notes. That vanilla's coming back. Apple once again. I mean, if they're going for smoothness, it's kind of what this one says. Double aged for extra smoothness. Product of Scotland. I would say that, yeah, this is pretty smooth to the point where it's super drinkable. But it is very thin as far as the mouthfeel. Yeah, it's light and fruity. Finish is definitely a little bit better than I expected. Getting a little bit of that astringent dry oak on the back end. A little bit of the char from the bourbon barrel. Super easy going. So I believe a 750 of this does go for 27 bucks. So I mean, that's not a bad price. If you want something to mix, this is a pretty good Scotch. It's very mutual. It's not too big and bold in flavor. It's actually very light and vibrant and soft. It's definitely a soft whiskey, I would say. Kind of wish I got more in certain aspects. For being 12 years, it is a little disappointing. As far as flavor goes, and complexity, it is kind of somewhat one note. But overall, I think for the money, for what you're paying, $27, it's not a bad product. So yeah, first off, we're gonna go over the aesthetics. So for the aesthetics, I'm gonna go, I like the bottle style. I think it's pretty nice. It's a pretty solid presentation. Let's take this back out. So imagine this says 12 year on it, which is pretty much the same thing. Here's the bottle again. I will say pretty slick, nice looking bottle. They do come with a cork. So there is a cork. I believe the 12 year had a cork as well. Even the nip is cool. I mean, just a glass bottle nip looks pretty nice. As far as aesthetics, I'm gonna go 7 out of 10. For the nose, I thought the nose was very inviting. It's very welcoming. It's kind of suitable for the novice whiskey drinker, somebody who doesn't really, who's just kind of getting started into whiskey, doesn't really know much. I think they would enjoy it. It's not too bold of an aroma. It's definitely just kind of soft and welcoming. I'm gonna go a little bit over average. I'm gonna go with 12. Kind of wish it had a little bit more of a fuller flavor, fuller aroma to it. For the flavor, now I'll just talk about flavor, mouthfeel, finish. Flavor is like pretty much water. Like if you're drinking bourbon and you're drinking 45, 50 or higher, this is gonna be like pretty much water. It's very thin, but it's drinkable. It is very crushable. Once you get past a little bit of that spice and a little bit of that warming in the chest, you have some water on the side with it. It is very drinkable. Super easy to sip. As far as flavor, I think I'm gonna go, I'm gonna put it at 13. I like that it's balanced. It's very well balanced. I feel like it would work well in a cocktail with the flavors you're getting. It's not too bold. It's not gonna jump out. Let's put this away because we're not reviewing the 15. We're reviewing the 12. We will be reviewing this though, and the 18. So look forward to that. So as far as mouthfeel, yeah, mouthfeel is like where this definitely falls flat. I'm gonna go 8 out of 20. I really wasn't impressed with the mouthfeel. It's super thin and crushable. Yeah, I kind of just, especially with the alcohol legs it was giving off, I thought it was going to be a little bit more viscousy. Finish wasn't bad. Like I said, the flavors from that barrel are starting to come out a little bit more in the finish. So I'm going to go, I will say 12. I'm going to go 12 out of 20. And then for a value standpoint, I do think that this holds some good value. If you're just getting if you're new into Scotch, I think that this is a great not bourbon. This is a great Scotch for the novice drinker, someone who wants to kind of get into whiskeys. And don't knock blended Scotches. I don't personally knock them, but of course this isn't really gonna compare, I think personally, this doesn't compare to like Glenmorangie 12 year. But overall, for a value, I think I'm gonna go 7 out of 10. I think that's fair. $27 for $7.50 for a 12 year Scotch. The ABV, like I said, is a little low, 40%. But for that $27 range, that's totally worth it. Now let's add this up. So, kind of landed right where I thought it was gonna, 59 out of 100. I've had a feeling this was gonna be right around the 60 range. Overall, I'm satisfied with that score. I think that works. Yeah, like I said, I'd recommend it to novice whiskey drinkers. Someone who's into Scotch or has had other Scotches. I think maybe you might be a little disappointed considering how thin this whiskey actually is. But overall, I think it's a good product. Like I said, you could definitely use it in some cocktails, and it's very mutual. It's not going to be offensive. And yeah, there you have it. If you like this style of video, definitely let me know. If you'd like to see me go over the whiskeys more with a score rather than just kind of giving a random number and doing just like just a random review, just kind of giving you my thoughts. This I think helps categorize it a little bit easier, makes it make a little bit more sense than rather just throwing a number out there. And yeah, look out for the Dewar's 15 review and the Dewar's 18 review as well. And yeah, if there's anything else you guys like to see on my channel, make sure to leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my upcoming videos on Liquor Beer. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers!